The mood in Los Angeles, which should have been optimistic about the arrival of the new NBA season, took on a tinge of concern early in the preseason. The reason? The much-talked-about signing of Marcus Smart, the Lakers' new $10 million signing, which was seen as a bold move by Rob Pelinka, began to raise doubts after a disappointing debut. When Smart was announced, the reaction among fans and analysts was explosive. The Lakers had landed a former Defensive Player of the Year, a player with a reputation as a warrior, a vocal leader, and a competitive mindset that seems tailor-made for LeBron James's intense style. Pelinka, in his press conference, made a point of praising the athlete's winning spirit. Adding a player like Marcus Smart to our roster allows us to compete at the highest level. He represents what it means to prioritize winning above all else, whether it's making decisive plays on defense or hitting big shots in critical moments. But the inspiring speech didn't hold up to the initial tests. Smart arrived in Los Angeles with physical problems, battling tendinopathy that prevented him from training at full speed and limited his preparation for preseason games. He himself admitted he was far from ideal. "It's been a roller coaster. I'm managing what I can, trying to carry my body and make sure everything stays stable," the player declared during media day. And it was precisely this factor that set off alarm bells. In his first game in the purple and gold uniform against the Phoenix Suns, Smart didn't look like the same player known for his intensity and grit in his Boston days. Lacking explosiveness, making poor defensive tackles, and clearly out of rhythm, the veteran's performance was far below expectations. The result was immediate: a Lakers loss and a wave of criticism. Journalist Tyler Watts of Lake Show Life summed up the sentiment among fans and the media. "The Lakers may quickly regret signing Marcus Smart. It's early, but it seemed like a problematic decision after the loss to the Suns." Watts's words echoed within the franchise. Internally, there's a perception that the Lakers took a high-risk gamble on Smart, especially considering his recent injury history. Since 2023, the player has struggled to maintain the same level of fitness that established him as one of the league's best defenders. Some believe he can still find his rhythm, but others see worrying signs of athletic decline. Coach J.J. Redick, in his first season as head coach, defends the player but recognizes the importance of remaining vigilant. He knows that the Lakers' strategy for 2025 relies heavily on a solid defensive system, and Smart is a central piece of that. If the former Celtic fails to anchor the defense, the tactical balance Redick envisioned could crumble early in the campaign. Lakers fans, who always demand immediate results, are already beginning to question, was this signing worth it? The truth is, Smart was brought in not only for his defensive skills, but also for his leadership within the locker room. The Lakers were looking for someone with the same poise as Patrick Beverley, but with more talent and experience. A vocal leader capable of challenging teammates and inspiring focus in tense moments. However, so far, Smart's debut has only brought apprehension. Sources close to the team indicate that Pelinka still believes in the player's recovery and sees the poor start as natural after months of rehabilitation. Even so, there is a growing perception that the general manager may have gambled too heavily on a player already in physical decline. Smart, 31, still possesses grit and reads the game, but his durability has been questioned. And on a roster that relies on veterans like LeBron and Davis, every planning error can be costly. Emotional factors also come into play. Smart arrives into a locker room teeming with expectations and strong personalities, where patience is short and pressure is immense. Any sign of instability makes headlines, and that's exactly what's happening. Even with just one preseason game underway, the buzz is intense. Have the Lakers made a miscalculation? The front office is trying to maintain its confident rhetoric, but the concern is evident. Marcus Smart was hired to be the J.J. Redick, in his first head coaching experience, is already feeling the weight of leading a group where every game feels like a trial by fire. Furthermore, there's another factor making the atmosphere more tense. Austin Reeves, the fan favorite, is in a contract year and playing under pressure. His performance could determine whether the Lakers keep him as